So, have you always wanted to look in here, like in somebody's rig and see what's actually in here? I figured. That's what I'd be like, let me in your tack room.
Give it up for my girl, Fallon Taylor.
Here we go.
The 2014 champion of the world on BABYFLO.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations, world champion.
What's up, Flomies? It's just a casual day at the ranch with me and a few of my friends. I hope you guys are ready to go behind the scenes with the Ranch Tour 2019. I'm so excited that these Flomies are here with me. Let's get after it. So I'll show you guys around kind of everything. And you can take pictures of whatever you want. Okay, you guys follow me. We'll get pictures first. Does that sound good, everybody? It's not cleaned for this, just so you guys know. And everything's like disheveled. How many of you guys are barrel racers? Sweet. So, have you always wanted to look in here, like in somebody's rig and see what's actually in here? I figured. That's what I'd be like, let me in your tack room. Here's English stuff because a lot of times I go to a jumping show on the way to other stuff, but my jumping mare can't fit in here. So I literally have to either haul the other trailer or have her hauled somewhere for me because BABYFLO is pony size, which you guys will see. So I run her in this hackamore. This is a Jim Warner hack, and this is actually older than most of you guys here. So I use this. I've won like $1.3 million in this hackamore, and it's bent sideways from a fall I took in 1994 in Lovington, New Mexico, and I just won't get it fixed because I don't want anything to happen to it. So there's that, and then I run her in this square mouth O-ring. And there's that, and this is what I won the world in. I bought this at a garage sale for $15, and I have no idea who makes it. So those are the bits I haul with, and that's it. So when people try to teach you that you need 75 bits, you tell them you don't. You're welcome, dads. You're welcome. You're welcome. I run in that Brazilian, the saddle that's fallen off on the top sometimes. Sometimes I run in this Tammy Fischer sports saddle. Just kind of how I'm feeling. I've done this now for 29 years professionally, so I just kind of have a feel for what it's going to be like that day. If I'm not riding super great or feeling super great or I'm really tired, don't pick a Brazilian to ride in. You'll end up on your head before you know what happened to you. So how many of you, does anybody have a Brazilian? So they're ugly, but they are really effective, and if anybody that wants to hold it, I'll get it out for you guys. It weighs 8 pounds, I think 11 with a cinch on it.
It's like a master saddle.
Yeah, and I have some masters inside that I'll show you guys. This one's actually a little bit lighter than a masters, but without a cinch on it. So it's just a little bit lighter. Yeah.
So why do you not like that then if you're not in the right mood?
These fenders just go like this. And so when you're riding and something goes a little bit awry and a fender gets away from you going 36 to 40 miles an hour, gotcha. Things start feeling real topsy-turvy. Okay. And I run on really bad ground typically. I'm not running on really good ground. So you have to assume that something bad is going to happen at some point. Yeah, I think that's about it. Anything else you guys want to see in here? Does anybody have questions? Y'all took a long bus ride to not have any questions. I would have been like, that girl making me drive all the way out here is going to answer this, and that before I leave there. So if you guys have questions, just throw your hands up. This I did not clean either, but these are just my breast colors and stuff and things, and just my clothes. So I travel light. Have you guys, I love reading internet rumors about myself, and I start several of them just for funsies. But do you guys remember the tie-dye tornado or my black mamba trailer? Do you guys remember that? This is so much smarter. So if you guys start going down the road, if you're going to go 95,000 miles down the road, it's a great idea to make your rigs, especially if you're on a budget. And if you're balling out of control, do what you want. But the very best thing that you can do for your budget is try to downsize as much as you can. And do you guys like the vlogs? We have to be in a hotel room with some Wi-Fi, or C Money is not going to get a vlog out. So there was no need to tug around a giant boat of a trailer. My other trailer, I think across the floor, it was 46 feet long. So guys, that's what I was hauling by myself. around, and trucks don't stop those. So the guys in the room know that. They don't really stop them. So when little cars pull out in front of you, you just almost eat it every single time. So the little rig is easier on that truck, and it is a lot easier on me for sure. So, and also I'm a control freak about driving for no reason. Everybody is totally capable of doing that, but for some reason I think it's probably the ADHD. I can't sleep anyway, so yeah. So it just is what it is. Anybody have any questions so far? Good? You guys ready to see the queen that made it all happen? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Typically right here, this is Nephi Stall. Nephi is normally right here. This is Flowbot. This is a twin. This is Lolo's twin. He's a stallion. He's 4 years old. He is out of BABYFLO, obviously, and Blazing Jetalina. And then this is Mojo's kissing booth. Right here, he's giving away free kisses. Mojo is 5 this year. His mom is Knick-Knack, and his dad is Traffic Guy. So the really cool thing about I love watching people compete, and I don't care if you bought your horse, you stole it, you whatever, I don't care. But the cool thing about this barn is when you guys see me going up and down the road, we raised it right here, and it came from my childhood from when I was 7 years old. It's some form of lineage from there. So that's why Rodeo, that's a big deal to us, is that all the horses are related. All down through here is all the different babies that we typically have in these stalls, but this one is really special because he is the only one that's not related. This is Jefe. This is the rescue horse that we found on the side of the road, and the people couldn't eat that night, and I gave them $500 and said, let me take this horse off your hands, and they allowed us to take him, which I thought was really gracious of them because they had a lot of pride in not wanting to give this horse up. So if you guys want to pet him, feel free to do so. He's really, really cool. And he's put on around 300 or 400 pounds since he's been here. He's been here 65 days, 70 days.
This was like 2-3 months.
So if you guys see anybody at the American tomorrow with a Total Feeds patch on or cap, give them a hug because they provided all the feed for this horse. And I just call them and I say, I'm going to rescue a horse again, and they bring a truckload of feed for that animal. And it's just really, really cool. They're willing to do that, no questions asked. Have you guys seen this arena in the vlogs and stuff and things? This arena was here a long, long time ago, and what's really, really cool is that when I was a little girl, my horse's name was Dr. Nick Bar, and Dr. Nick Bar is BABYFLO's dad and Nephi and Knick-Knack, and I got him when he was kind of in the later part of his life, and he passed away at 27 years old. He was still winning too, which is really, really cool. So we have a history of really long livers. One of my old NFR horses is 29. He's in Colorado with a little girl running still. But BABYFLO's dad was actually stood at a stallion station at this ranch in this arena, which is very, very cool. And I didn't really put it all together when I bought this place. But when I bought this place, a guy came up to me, another trainer, and he goes, I leased your place for a little while. It's actually where I trained Stingray. And I was like, that is the coolest thing ever. So Sherry Servy's horse Stingray spent some time in here too. So it's a place with a lot of memories for a lot of people, a lot of great horses. It's also the exact dimensions of the Thomas and Mack Arena in Las Vegas, which really helps when you're training for that, and for you to realize how freaking small that arena is. Because if I set my timers just right, I could make 11 and 12 second runs in here. So we don't spend a lot of time in here. It's just a place for me to lope them around. I'll do a little bit of jumping in here, but we don't do a whole lot of things in here other than conditioning. I want to show you guys what's important, and I'll preach at you for just a second before you guys have to get back on the bus. But every single girl in these pictures is the same girl that got bullied and the same girl that got told she wouldn't be able to do anything in her life. It's the same girl that was too broke to have a truck and a trailer. That was the same girl that was using a garage sale bit. So I don't know if any of you guys have been bullied before or told that you couldn't do it. Raise your hand. Don't make me hang up here by myself. Or told you couldn't do it, or told you weren't good enough, or told you weren't anything. That was told to you by somebody that's never done it, okay? So they don't know what it takes, and you probably do. So don't let anybody tell you what your journey is going to be, because they have no control over that. The only person that does is you. And once the brain accomplishes little tiny, tiny things, the brain starts picking bigger battles. And the brain starts getting brave. And the brain starts starts not caring about what that person says anymore. So just know, every chick in here is the same chick that got swirlies in public school the one semester I went and got whooped on the playground. The same chick. You guys, I hope got some inspiration from this ranch. I hope when you wear ranch dressing and you're rocking the merch that you understand what it's about. You understand that it's a bigger thing for us, and we are okay with being the underdogs, and we're okay with being picked on a little bit, and we're okay with doing things different, because that means that everything that you guys do, they get to do more of. Every time that something happens to me that it's a male only thing and I break that door down and I have to go stand before a press conference and yell at them that we deserve something, just know I'm doing it for you guys. So please don't let me down. Go reach for something bigger than you think you should. So if I've taught you nothing, please take away that whether it's on a piece of paper or your deep thoughts journal or whatever it is, write down something huge that you never thought that you deserved to go after, and then quit believing the stories other people are telling about you to you, because it's not true. I've been told I was late all the time, or I was bad at math, or I was what. I'm none of those things, actually. So stop believing all of the things that people are telling you you are. Don't let people give you an identifier. Oh, that's the helmet girl. That's the tie-dye girl. Oh, well then I started wearing denim. Now what are you gonna say? Where's the tie-dye? Now that's the pink hair girl. Whatever that identifier is, make it something bigger. Did you guys have fun so far at the ranch? Yeah. Good. All right, that's it for today, you guys. I hope that we brought you some inspiration. I know I've been inspired. I know these guys made a long trip here from all over the globe to be able to take a part of this with us. So for you guys watching at home, make sure that you're subscribed, ding that notification bell, and get your merch at ranchdressin.com. Don't forget to use code Fallon to get a discount at checkout. And like I always say, don't forget to count your blessings, drink your protein, and say thank you to Jesus. See you next